Hey everybody, how's it going? Getting a few shares out and getting some folks in here, getting ready to start in about 3 minutes. How's everybody doing today? I would appreciate any likes and shares you can give. That would be awesome. We have a lot of great books to go through today. Those stacks are deep. Say hi to Angel, hi to Chuck. And we got about 2 minutes before we get started and go live on this thing. Appreciate the share, Angel. Is it Angel or Angel? I don't know. I'm in Texas, so I hear it both ways. I like comics too, Randy. All right, folks, welcome. Welcome to Sinbad Comics Live. Ah, late. Cool. Welcome to Sinbad Comics Live. Do this sale every Sunday at 3:30 Central. Today is the first of a new format, doing it all on Facebook Live. I did do it on Zoom for a while, but right now we're broadcasting live on Facebook and simulcasting it on YouTube. So, just going to do a couple of particulars and then we'll get started with the books. We've got an entire rack of books over here on the right, and all of those stacks are 5 to 10 deep, so there's going to be a whole lot of goodness today. The book that's up for grabs is going to be over here on the left. I've got every book today is a buy it now, so it's buy it now or best offer. Feel free to make offers. Uh, I will highlight the comments that come through, the comment that comes through first on my side for those that are making a claim. So I know sometimes Facebook, especially, will show your comments ahead, always on your side, but I have to go by what comes on my side. Um, and again, it's buy it now. So if you want to buy it now, just give the title of the book or something close, like this would be Hulk one, and the price. To make a claim, we need the title and the price. If you want to make an offer, give me the title and an offer, and we'll go from there. So we're going to get started. I'm going to describe each book as we go through. We've got a red or a Hulk #1. This is the first appearance of the Red Hulk. First, he's only on the cover in this book. Um, and this one is in a near mint, what I have it, near mint minus. So I've got that around a 9.2 for Hulk #1, and I'm asking $80 or best offer. So yeah, claims only. Oh, you can claim on YouTube as well. Bryce, it's on YouTube and Facebook. So you can claim on Facebook, you can claim on YouTube, either way. And I'll highlight just to show Bryce made a comment on YouTube. It'll show up there with, as you see, with the YouTube icon. And Peter or Angel or Angel made a comment on Facebook, and it shows up Facebook right there. So you'll see where it comes. So all right, first book in in the stack is Hulk #1 in a near mint minus and asking $80 or best offer on that book. And we'll grab a stack and go through the stacks. Second up is another Hulk #1. This is the variant cover, also near mint. Or this one, the other one was like a near mint minus. This is near mint. This is more 9.4 or better. And but it's the variant cover and also asking 80 or best offer. Hey, Del, what's going on, man? Glad to have you on board. We are not on Skype. We're on Facebook and Zoom. No Skype today. All right. Next up, we have the actual first full appearance of Red Hulk. He's actually in this issue. This is Red Hulk #2, and I've got this one at a very fine, so about an 8.0. It might be an 8.5, but it's got some spine ticks on some of that bright color right through here. So I'm only asking 30 or best offer for that. You're watching it, Brian. You can claim right here. No Zoom link, Brian. We're not doing Zoom now. Doing YouTube and Facebook today. Zoom was great. I love Zoom, but it really limited the audience. So going with Facebook Live and YouTube at the same time. So next up, we're going to go. Yes, you can claim on Facebook, Jason. You absolutely can claim on Facebook. And for those watching on the YouTube channel, you can claim on YouTube as well. So all the claims right here, no Zoom. Feel free to claim away, make offers. Brian's with in-laws, so give him a little give him a little break today. All right, folks, I've got this next one up in a fine, about a 6.0. This is Incredible Hulk 197. This is just a classic Bernie Wrightson cover with Man-Thing and the Hulk. Love that cover. And this one is 20 or best offer. So 20 or best offer. And next up to round out our Hulk, this is a very good copy. And as you can see, the camera's got some wear right there. That's why I have this at a VG. It's got some wear up here. This is Hulk 182 in a VG, about a 4.0. So I have this. This is obviously the third. Yeah, you can share now, Del. This is the third appearance of Wolverine. Obviously 180, 181, and then 182. And this one, I'm only asking 150 or best offer. 150 or best offer on the Incredible Hulk 182. And again, folks, feel free to hit me up with offers. I am here to move books. All right, next up, a nice early Bronze Age Daredevil. What I've got this in? I've got this in a VG Plus, about a 4 or 5. Daredevil #69, nice 15 center, and I'm only asking $10. $10 or best offer on Daredevil #69. Hey, David, how are you, man? Wow, Dell's tagging a lot of folks in. Appreciate that, Dell. So $10 or best offer for Daredevil #69. And next up, I've got, what do I got this one at? About, I'm going to put it at about a 3.5. Sezzle. Hey, Carl. How you doing, man? This is Daredevil 158. This is Frank Miller's first work on the title. No more Zoom, David. Just decided to reach out, get to a broader audience. I know a lot of people had some trouble with the Zoom and whatnot, and so I just switched it over. All right, thank you, Brian Chamberlain. We got you down for the Daredevil 69 for 10 smackaroos. Write that down. Place it in the sold stack. Oh, awesome, Chuck, man. Appreciate it. Getting that. Yeah, those newsstand ASM 36 is hard to find. Glad I was able to come up with a few. I'll leave my clothes on. All right. Yeah, this is Daredevil 158. First, Frank Miller work on Daredevil. This one I have at about a VG minus, about a 3.5, and the reason it's got some color break. It's got some color break right here, and it has a pop staple. Top staple here is popped on the cover. So I'm asking $40 or best offer for the first Frank Miller Daredevil. 40, Brian, or a best offer. If you want to make me an offer on that, tell you what, save the offer. I'll do $30 on the Daredevil 158. I'll let you streak on Zoom. I still have a Zoom account. I don't want to use it for. I paid for it for a year for 2 users. All right, gonna put this stack back up and move on to our next. Oh, Dell's claims go to Brett Todd. Gotcha. And paid by Peckman. All righty, folks, we're going to grab the second stack here. We got a lot of great books today to go through, so if you ever want me to go back to anything, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to move through them, hopefully with some relative speed. All right, this one here, this is a Wolverine #8, first Joe Fixit. This is a near mint copy. This is beautiful, no spine ticks. This is a nice looking book. And I'm asking 100 or best offer for Wolverine #8 in a near mint. It's a kids channel, sir. You guys are great. All right, next up, I have a West Coast Avengers 45. This obviously is the first White Vision. I've got this at about a 6.0. Looks like it's got maybe some light foxing and just some general wear. Honestly, it's probably more around a 7, but I'm going to call it a 6 because it does have some foxing on it. But if you want the first copy of the first White Vision in around a 6.0, 30 or best offer for the West Coast Avengers #45. You guys are going to crack me up where I can't talk. All right. I've got this one. This next one up is about a fine plus, about a 6.5. This is Thor 225, first appearance of Firelord. And I am asking, what am I asking for that? 110 or best offer for the first Firelord. 110 or best offer. Not Firestorm. That's DC. I do have the first Firestorm, though. Not today, but it's in a box. All right. Next up, this is about a 3.0. Good, very good. I don't know why I have it at 3.0. I think mostly because of just the color breaks here and here. It's got some bends to it. About a 3.0, so I have this. This is Tales of Suspense #82. This is the first appearance of the Adaptoid. And this one is 15 or best offer for Tales of Suspense #82, first Adaptoid. And next up, the last book in stack #2, got this at about a 4 or 5. This is Tales of Suspense #51, early Iron Man. That's when he had the pokey mask, the little horn things on his mask. But it's the first Scarecrow, and I am asking 70 or best offer for the Tales of Suspense #51, first Scarecrow. And we'll put our stack back up. Go to the next. We got some nice Avengers coming up in the next stack. Excuse me. Oh, a few other things too. One non-Avengers book. All right, I've got this one in a about a very fine minus to very fine, so 7.5, 8 is where I have this. Somewhere in that range. It's called a 7.5. This is The Power of Warlock, Warlock #1. Obviously, early Warlock. without sound. Put on some headphones, Brian. That's what I did. I get feedback if I don't wear these headphones. So Power of Warlock number one. That is, I'm going to call this 130. 130 or best offer for Warlock number one. And let me organize just a little bit here. All right, next is all Kang. The rest of this stack is Kang the Conqueror. I'm going to kick myself probably in 6 months for selling these now. I've got this one in about a 7.5. This is Avengers 269. I don't know why I said a 7. Oh, yeah. And you can probably see it right there on the corner. That's the only thing. If without that, I would put this book at a near mint. No spine ticks or anything, but it's got a little chip out of the corner. So I'm asking $15 for Avengers 269 or best offer, obviously. Oh, and anybody who's on for shipping and so forth and so on, it's all in that banner scrolling across the bottom, so you can read what's there. All right, next up, I've got this in a very fine. So about an 8.0, might be 8.5. Anyway, I'll call it a very fine. I try to be conservative with my grades. Avengers 268. Dale, if you want to claim something, Dale, you got to claim with the name of the book and the price, so I know what you're talking about. Which one, man? I got two up now. Tell me, which one are you looking for, Dale? They're both 15, so they're both 15, Dale. You drive me crazy, man. I got 269 and 268, Dale. Which one are you looking for? And I will pull it aside for you, sir. All right, Dell wants one of these. Come on, Dell. Let me know which one, man. First one. Gotcha. 15 on the first Kang I had up to Mr. Dell Guzman. Dell is an awesome guy if you don't know Dell. Not just around comics, Dell's just a fun guy in general. I like him. Let's see. Dell, 15. Thank you, sir. All right. 268. All right. 268. Got you on the 268, Dell. So we still have 269 up for anybody who wants it for 15. Next up is a VF minus. So I've got this about a 7.5. Probably, why did I have it as, oh yeah. And this one has a tiny little thing right here. That's why I put it there. Otherwise, near mint copy of this book, but it's got that little ding there in the corner. This is 267. And this one is a little pricier than the others. This is 55 or best offer. I might have some jungle action, Marcel. That top, not the row right below the slabs. When we get to there, that's all Golden Age. And there may very well be some jungle action in there. I have to look. I know there's some Terror of the Jungle in there. But I honestly don't. I pulled like a stack, a bit like 30 Golden Age books, and they're all up there. All right, so Avengers 267 in a VF minus, about a 7.5 for 55 or best offer. All right, next up, this is a nice one. This is Avengers number 23 in a fine minus. This is about a 6.5. This is the first appearance of Ravonna Renslayer. Is that what she is? Yeah, Ravonna Renslayer. She's with the TVA. I think she's like a love interest to Kang or something, head of the TVA. But Avengers number 23, 100 or best offer for Avengers number 23. First, Ravonna Renslayer. All right, and we'll move on to row number 2. Okay, I've got this one as well at very fine. Oh no, I don't know, man. Ravona Rensselaer. All right, Francisco, thank you, sir. But Brian, looks like Brian beat you for it because I had Brian Asher made an offer, and then immediately Brian Chambers claimed it, and then Francisco, you came in third. So I got you, Brian Chamberlain, on the Avengers 23 for 100. Thank you, sir. BC. This is the book I think I'm going to regret selling. That and that darn Avengers number 8 that I accidentally sold because I forgot to take the listing down. All right. Next up, this is a very fine copy of Fear. It says Adventure into Fear, but if you try to ever look it up anywhere, it's Fear. Fear number 19. This is the first appearance of Howard the Duck in a VF about an 8.0, and I $200 for the first Howard the Duck. That book has gone up since I last checked those. I was checking them this morning. I was like, wow, I can't believe that book is selling raw for over. Well, the comps that I checked on eBay for this were like 220 something, 230. So I said 200 sounds good. All right. Oh, we'll leave that there for the moment. All right, next up in this stack, just a cool Silver Age Daredevil in about a 6.0. This is a nice fine copy of Daredevil 33, Behold the Beetle, and asking 25 or best offer for Daredevil number 33. Asher, I will do that, man. 180 for the Fear 19. Thank you, Brian. There you go, folks. Offers are often accepted or countered. Let's see. Asher 180. Thank you, sir. All right, where was I? Daredevil 33 and a fine for 25 or a best offer if you want a nice Silver Age Daredevil. Another Bronze Age Daredevil. I have this one in a VG, about a 4.0. Daredevil 66. How often do you see Daredevil with woolly mammoths? And asking $10 for Daredevil number 66 in a VG. Oh, this is I love this book. This is in a very fine, about an 8.0. This is Marvel Premiere number 28, the first Legion of Monsters. And this has Ghost Rider, Man Wolf, Morbius, and Man Thing. And I've got 130 or best offer for about an 8.0 copy of Marvel Premiere 28, First Legion of Monsters. All right. Brian Chamberlain has claimed the 66 for 10. Got you, Brian. And Elvis has claimed the Monsters. So I have Brian for this. Oops, here we are. Brian got the Daredevil. Write that down. EC. And the Legion of Monsters. Wesley, wrestling that this weekend. So probably Tuesday that'll be ready. And I've got Elvis has claimed the Monsters for 130. He was the first one that came through on me, so I do appreciate the offers. And Ryan, Elvis just beat you out. Elvis for 130. And I have an offer here from Giovanni for the Red Hulk 1 and 2 for 100 from the first stack. So I'm going to assume that you mean the cover A Red Hulk. So Giovanni, confirm with me that you want the cover A, because I will do that deal. I just need to know which copy you want. So I've got the 2 and the Red Hulk. I will do the 100 for both. I just need to know which whether you want the cover 8. Gotcha, man. All right. And also, folks, for anybody who is new to the show, please message me your PayPal information, and so I can get you invoiced. I usually invoice on Mondays and then ship starting Tuesday as the things are paid. So, Giovanni Alvarado for 100 for the pair. So you can message. Thanks, man. You can message your PayPal info either to Cash Hatton, it's me, Cash with a K, or Sinbad Comics gets to me either way. Yeah, Brian's new to everything. All right, cool. Got it, man. Let's make sure I haven't missed any more comments. Okay, so we got Elvis was first with the monsters. Ryan just missed it. Francisco was a little late on that. And so was Asher. I think we're caught up. Brooke, we'll get to that shortly on the Uncle Scrooge. Gonna go. We're on still on we're just on the second row, and that's all Golden Age on that next to the top row below the slabs, and so we'll get up there. I think it's around a 4 or 5 or 5. I have to, but I have to look. Pamalis, the price on the Red Hulk variant was 80 or best offer on the Red Hulk variant, David. Cool. Thanks, Angel. Appreciate it. All righty. Oh, 2 more books in the stack. All right. I've got this one at about a fine 79. What's 79? Dell, you have to be verbose, Dell. Put it all at the same time. So give me the name of the book and the price, and then I'll know what you're talking about. I know Dell's just jacking with me, but just so as people have joined in. All right. Next up in this stack is about a 6.0 copy, maybe a 5.5. It's got some foxing, as these often do. But Peter Porker, actually Marvel Tales #1, first appearance of Peter Porker, and also Catman America, Goose Rider, and the Bunny Hulk, I think is what that is. But anyway, I'm only asking 35 for this. It's a newsstand copy of this, and just a cool first appearance. Price on the Wolverine, Jeremy, is 100 or best offer. That's a near mint copy of Wolverine 8. Elvis, got you on the Spider Ham. On the Pita Polka. Write that down. Elvis, 435. Thank you, sir. All right. And last book in this stack. And guys, if I miss any comments, because some of them are going by pretty quick, so if I miss anything, somebody call it out and I'll just scroll back. But I don't think I have. All right. This is a beautiful copy of New Mutants 98, first appearance of Deadpool. It's got one little look like a gripper mark tick here. Camera. So the only flaws in this book are that little gripper mark there, and it has a barely perceptible spine tick. You can see it right there. Get under the camera because you have to really zoom to get. Yeah, there it is. You have to get in there. Right there. That's it, man. This oh wait, it's got a little fuzzy corner. Corners usually don't matter, but anyway. So near mint copy. of it's not going to be a 9.8, but I'd say it's a 9.4, 9.6 is where that's going to end up. Of New Mutants 98, first Deadpool 400 or best offer. This is an original, Jonathan. I don't have any reprints at all. I don't put them up. These are all originals. The Red Hulk 1 variant is near mint. There's nothing wrong with that book. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Jared. Matt Dungy's going to buy that New Mutants from you. All right. So we'll put these back up. We really made a dent. Brian, you're murdering me, man. But yeah, I'll do 375 on the New Mutants 98 to Brian Asher. Thank you, sir. Kenny, no, this is not a Zoom, Kenny. This is all Facebook Live and or on my YouTube channel. You can watch and claim on either of those. Asher 375. Thank you, sir. I do reprint some of those Brian Chamberlain photos. I mean, I wear them out. They get sticky, Yes, Jared May. I'll do 70 on that. Thank you. All right. Yeah, I know, man. You have to really pay attention if you're going through quick with those reprint or with buying books. It's just like usually a tiny little barcode down in the corner, and that's the only way you can tell. Oh, we got rid of that whole stack. Awesome. All right, next up. All right, I've got this at about a 6.5, fine plus. Knight Rider #1. This is the OG Ghost Rider, Western Ghost Rider. Knight Rider #1. Obviously, this was they started publishing this one after they came out with the Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider. So they changed the name from Ghost Rider to Knight Rider to avoid confusion, obviously. Anyway, asking 30 or best offer on the Knight Rider #1. No Poison Ivy today. All right. Next up, where am I on this? A very fine. I got it about an 8.0 because it needs a press. This has a corner crunch right there that needs to be pressed out. It'll press out better than I'm selling it for, but I haven't pressed it and probably won't. So we'll call it an 8.0. This is War Machine, first War Machine, Iron Man number 282, newsstand. And I am asking $100 on the newsstand. All right, Brian's got the Knight Rider for 30. All right, I got you on it, Brian. I don't know. I was trying to think if I sent my 181 out to be graded. I don't think so. I sent out my last Tech 359. Should be back in about a week. I did like super expensive turnaround on those to get them back. DC 30. Let me take a look at this just to make sure. That corner crunch, and it's got a couple of very small spine ticks on it. And probably could use a clean. Needs to be gone over with some Absorbine. Just in the white, just this, schmutz that gets on comics when they're in boxes. So, but it does have a couple of very small spine ticks and then that corner crunch. Yeah, I know, Brian. Sorry about that, man. Again, I know how in-laws can be. Hey, Jerry, how you doing, man? I got you on it, Brian. No worries. All right, folks. Next up, I've got a VG Plus, about a 4 or 5. This is Jungle Action number 5. This is the first appearance of M'Baku, the Man-Ape. You saw him in Black Panther. I don't know. I have this feeling he's going to be prominent in the next one. It's either going to be him or Shuri that takes the mantle. I don't know which. But anyway, this is the first appearance of M'Baku in a VG Plus, about a 4 or 5, and asking 50 or best offer. Ted, the Zoom shows were just not getting, I wasn't able to reach a wide enough audience. I'd kind of hit a limit on people that weren't having problems with it. The Zoom didn't work as well on the phone, on phones. And so I just made, I did a switch over. Thank you, Marcel. Do appreciate it. Marcel has claimed that for, oh, is that Avengers 62? I'm sorry. Maybe I got that wrong. Yeah, you are absolutely right, Jeff. Marcel, let me know if you still want this without, because Jeff corrected me. This is not the first appearance of Man-Ape. So if you still want it, let me know. If not, then I won't hold you to it since I said it wrong. Let's see. Let's go through the comments here. So Marcel, just let me know if you still want it or not, because I will. It's yours if you do, but no hard feelings if you don't, since I made an incorrect claim about it. Let's see. Troy Smith, the Wolverine is 100 or best offer. That's near mint. The War Machine is about a VF, about an 80, and that one is also 100 or best offer, obviously on both of them. Let's see. Harry Hughes. Yes, I do ship to the UK. Depending on I charge actual price. Shipping to the UK. If it's a book or 2 or 3, it's usually $25. Oh yeah, you're right, Sean. First solo Black Panther is what this is. Oh, I got you. First solo Panther. So, oh, got you on it, Marcel. Thank you, sir. It's first solo Panther. Yeah, I ship to England, Ireland, and Scotland pretty regularly, actually. That usually goes out USPS first class international package. If you want it quick, it costs a little more if you want it quick, but DHL Express gets it there in like 2 days. It's crazy. Info on the Daredevil 158. That's a lower grade. I think I have it at about a 3.5, and the reason is because the top staple is popped on that Daredevil, and I'm just asking. What was I asking for that? $40, I think. 40 or best offer on the Daredevil 158. Brian Jones. All right, 30 Asians can be loud. Man, I 2 Asians can be loud, man. My first wife was Indonesian and got her family around. Whoo, loud. All right. Next up, this I have at a about a 7.5 to 8. This is a newsstand copy of the Uncanny X-Men 141. This is the first part of Days of Future Past. And this one is 100 or best offer on the first part of Days of Future Past X-Men 141 newsstand. And next up, I have 2 copies of this. This one is in a near mint. This is X-Men Annual number 14. This is the first cameo of Gambit. It's like an 8-page cameo. It's a 6 or 8-page cameo. Some people say it's his first appearance, but I think officially that's X-Men 266. So this is a really nice copy of this book, square bound, so it's hard to find those that aren't jacked up. But asking what am I asking for that? 150, yeah, for a near mint copy of that. Wow, I didn't know it was that much. And I have another copy. I just can't put my finger on it, but I've got this at a VF Plus for some reason. So about an 8.5 is where I have it. This is a newsstand copy of the same book and asking 75 for that. Grade on the X-Men 141 was, I've got it at a VF minus, so about a 7.5, maybe an 8. But I've got it at a 7.5 for the X-Men 141. And again, I've got 150 for the near mint, and for the VF Plus newsstand 75 on the X-Men annual 14s. What did Ted say? Hey, Ted, man, my other ex was Mexican. You think if Brian thinks Asians are loud, get a bunch of Mexicans together in a room trying to talk over each other. Whew, man, her family, they did not, you got more than one of them in a room, and the volume just consistently went up as they talked over each other. And I can't hear well when multiple people are talking. So I was just always just lost. I just sat in a corner and said, all right, y'all work it out. All right, get this one up. Where did this stack go? Oh, right here. I just bought 4 of these racks. So this is my first time trying them out. Actually, today I pulled it out of the garage today. Got them yesterday. Next up, this is a nice. They're all nice stacks, actually. Not a lot of filler in these. All right, here's a VG, about a 4.0 copy of Strange Tales number 130. This is obviously Meet the Beatles, and there's actually a Beatles cameo in the book. That's kind of the draw for this book. Or obviously Silver Age, Doctor Strange. But this one is I have at a VG, about a 4.0 for 30 or best offer. Next up, just a nice looking Silver Age Fantastic Four, Fantastic Four 71. I don't know if it's anything or not, but I'm asking $20. It's about a 6.0. Thanks, Ted. Appreciate it, man. Let's see. This I have at probably a VG Plus, about a 4 or 5, maybe a 5, but no, about a 4 or 5 because it's got a bit of a sub crease. It doesn't go all the way down, but it does have it here. It doesn't break color. Once it gets to about here, then it goes away, but it does have a sub crease, so it breaks color right there. So let's call it a 4 or 5. This is it's got David J. Langford's name stamped. I think it's stamped on some of the inside pages too. Somebody gave a kid a stamp with his name on it, and he likes it. $15 for FF71. Sean, gotta give me the price. Like you did with the Strange Tales. Strange Tales, I was asking 30. You're offering me 25. I'll take that, Sean. Hey, thanks, Jerry. Appreciate it, man. Again, Sean, just to make it fair, just give me the name and the price you're asking for them. I don't think thank you, sir. Because if I don't enforce that, then I'm going to end up in a problem at some point or another. Let's see, 25 to Sean for this one, and these two both go to Sean F. Sean F. Sean F. All right, appreciate it, guys. Put those back there. Let's see. All right. Oh, 2 more books in the stack. I've got this one at about a 4 or 5 as well. VG Plus. It's got some staining right here. I don't know if you can how well you can see it, but it does have some very light staining to the cover. So I've got it at that. And this is the Mighty Thor 138. It's one of my favorite Thor covers. and I'm asking 20 or best offer on Thor 138. Oh, thank you, Sean. I appreciate your business, man. All right, so we got the Thor 138, and last book in this stack. This is a cherry-looking near mint Young Avengers #1. If I can show you that. No spine ticks, sharp corners, gorgeous looking book. And this one is $250 for best offer on a near mint Young Avengers #1. Jerry, it is yours for 15, sir. Thank you on that. Got you on that, Thor, Jerry. And Angel, got you on the Young Avengers. Francisco, Angel just beat you to it, man. And that was Alvarado, right? Oh, Xenon. Oh, no, Xenon. We have more than one on Hell, so I have to write it down. And again, those of you who are buying for the first time, just make sure and message me your PayPal info, and either to Cash Hatton on Facebook or to Sinbad Comics, or if you're watching, if you all you've been on Facebook so far, if you're on YouTube and you end up watching this replay or something, then you can message me at Sinbad Comics on Facebook, on Instagram, or on YouTube if there's anything you're looking for. Yeah, I know, man. You got to be quick today. Got lots of good stuff. What was I going to say? I don't remember. Let's get back to books. All right. This is a lot of Spider-Man, I think. Yeah. All right. I've got this in about a 7.5, I think. About a 7.5 on this. This is a nice Silver Age Spider-Man. Doc Ock, Aunt May, ASM 54 in VF minus, about a 7.5, asking 80 or best offer. Yeah, Francisco, on Facebook, you always show that you're first. It's because it kind of puts your local comments up, it pans them, but I have to go by what's on my end, unfortunately. So ASM 54, nice Silver Age ASM, and a good grade for 80 or best offer. All right, another, I've got this one in a fine minus, so about a 5.5. And the reason I have it at a 5.5 is the tanning. You can see the tanning around the edges, because this book is clean. I'd probably, if it didn't have the tanning, I'd probably put it around a 7. But I sometimes do a tanning removal process, but I didn't get to this one. Yeah, I think Francisco was just jacking with me. He had the big smiley face, so he was yanking my chain. All in good fun. But I've got this in about a 5.5. Beautiful Craven cover. I like this one actually better than his first appearance. I think that first appearance of Craven cover just looks weird. But anyway, ASM 34 in a fine minus, asking 140 or best offer. Another ASM, beautiful, especially with the dark cover. I've got this one at about a 6.5. This at a fine plus. Amazing Spider-Man #30, and that one I'm asking 175 for or best offer for ASM 30. Let's see. Brian says ASM 34 for 140. Got you, sir. Appreciate it. Write that down. Brian Chamberlain, 140. All right, so we're at ASM, what was that, 30? All right. In a fine to very fine, this is about a 7.0 copy of this, is ASM 32. Another Silver Age Amazing Spider-Man #32 in a fine to very fine, and asking 120 or best offer for that. Yes, sir. That was my asking price. I just had to look on the back to make sure. So where was I? 120 for about a 7.0, about a 7.0 copy of ASM 32. Next up, this one's a little pricier. This is a key. This is also about a 7.0. This is the ASM 37. This is the first appearance of Norman Osborn. Obviously, the Green Goblin was earlier, but this is the first time Norman Osborn appeared. I think he might have been revealed as the Green Goblin in this somewhere. But anyway, first Norman Osborn. This is in about a 7.0, and 300 are best offer for the first Norman Osborn. All right, here's a good one. A nice cover in a rough book. I put that at about a 3. And it's got a tear in the back. It's got some tears right there, and the cover is detached for ASM 40. So low grade, I got it about 3.0, and I'm only asking 75 for this. I think this is the second John Romita artwork here. Next up, this is in a VF minus, so about a 7.5. Beautiful, one of my favorite covers, the Medusa cover. Just the oranges and the greens go well together, and hard to get clean with the white. But it's got, I got this in about a 7.5. Is where I have it. ASM 62, asking 90 or best offer. I got a couple more books, Brent, and then we'll get to the Joe stack. But that is a near mint copy of G.I. Joe #1, signed by somebody, Bob McLeod. ASM 37 for 250. Ryan Foster. I will take that offer, Ryan. Accepted. Ryan F. 250. You know, I bought another one of those last week and opened it up, and the darn value stamp was missing. I was like, so it's in a box in there somewhere. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that thing. That one's clean. It's got the value stamp. I checked on it. Let's go Elvis, the 62 for 80. Yes, sir. I will do that for you. Folks, I'm going down the comments. So that's Elvis for 80. And next comment, I see the condition on the ASM 40. It is, I got it a 3.0. The cover is detached, and there's about 1.5 inch tear on the back. ASM 40 for Jonathan. Will I take 45? You know what, Jonathan? I just want to get rid of this, so I will take 45, dude. Clear it out. 45. That's the deal of the day, folks, right there. That is the deal of the day. All right. Like I said, folks, here to move books. It's a great cover. I love that cover. I just picked up another 39. I sold my only ASM 39 last night, and I just got another one in the mail yesterday. So that one I don't have out yet though, so I got to price that. That's a great book. All right, 2 more Spideys. Yes, sir, Ted. I'll go back through everything at the end of the show for a quick recap. But the Wolverine there is a near mint copy, asking 100 or best offer. Oh, David keeps asking about that. Hold on. Hey, David, look what I grabbed the other day. I'm just going to make Pomalis drool a little bit. The Werewolf by Night, I will get to. That's we're going across that row right now. So I have the G.I. Joe stack, and then I'll get to the Marvel Spotlight stack. Let's see if I missed anything. Do I have an ASM 31? Actually, not on today's show, but I might. That over there that you guys can't see is a stack that's like 6 inches high uh, of nothing but ASM. That will be on next week's show. And there may be a 31 in there. There are a lot of low numbers in that. But for this week, let's see, the Werewolf 33. Let's see, okay. Yeah, that one I do not have on here. All right, I think I'm caught up on comments. And two more Spideys, and then we're on to the G.I. Joe stack. Thanks, folks. All right, a VF minus, about a 7.5 is where I've got it because it needs clean. It's just dingy. It needs to be cleaned up. So of ASM 299, this is the first cameo of Venom. And I'm asking 100 or best offer on the first cameo of Venom, ASM 299. And last book in this stack, I've got at about a 5.0. And this is Amazing Spider-Man number 5. This, I think, is the first Doom outside of Fantastic Four. And obviously the first Doom in Spider-Man, and it's ASM number 5, right? And I've got it at about a, what did I say, 5.0? Yeah, about a 5.0. Ask on that one is 1,200. 1,200 or best offer on Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man 5. All right. Yeah, there are a few big boys in this stack. Let's see. All right, on to the next stack with Joe. All right, VF minus about a 7.5. That's where I've got it. Copy of Miss Marvel number 1. First Miss Marvel, obviously. And I'm asking 75 or best offer on Miss Marvel number 1. Oh, yeah, here's the other first appearance. Aha. X-Men, Uncanny X-Men 266. ASM, I can't do 1,050. I'm in that pretty deep. I could do 1,100, Ryan. That's the absolute bottom I can go on. That's 1,100. I paid a lot for that book. It's cool, but I did pay a lot for it. This is the direct copy of Uncanny X-Men 266. Obviously, first appearance of Gambit. And near mint 180 for near mint copy of the first Gambit. This was supposed to be in the stack above it, so I guess I put it in the wrong stack, but what can you do? All right, Kenny. Kenny beat you to it, Brian. And Kenny just showed me the other day a few 9/8s that he got from some books that I sold him. Awesome. Alrighty. Next up is not supposed to be in this stack, but it's here, so we'll put it out anyway. This is about a 6.5 copy. You don't see them in this kind of shape very often. Tales from the Crypt number 39. That is a gorgeous looking copy of that book, about a 6.5, and I've got that one at $400 or best offer for Tales from the Crypt number 39. And again, there are no reprints on my show. So that is the OG original. All right, this one I've got at a VG minus, about a 3.5. Cool book, but it's got a moisture stain that goes right here. I don't know if you can see it on camera or not. Just it's a little darker. It's a stain, goes right here. So I'm asking $50 on the Madam Web ASM 210. 50 or best offer on that one. Okay. Next up, a VF Plus. about an 8.5 copy of Spider-Woman #1, and asking 60 for the Spider-Woman #1. Tales 300. Tales from the Crypt. 325, Brooke, and I will do that. 325, and I will do Tales from the Crypt for you. I don't know who did the Madam Web cover. Does anybody on the stream know who did that cover? I actually don't know. So Brooke, let me know. 325 on the Tales from the Crypt. Otherwise, we are at Spider-Woman 1 in about an 8.5 for 60 or best offer. Did I sell it? Somebody buy the Young Avengers? Somebody bought it, I think. Deep in my stacks. Yes, that did sell. Why not, Angel? $50. Spider-Woman #1, $50. It is yours. Sorry, Jared's Angel just beat you to it. Yeah, I'll write you down for that for 50. All right, got a few more coming up. Oh, here's a cool one. This is a VF near mint. It's about a 9.0. That's where I have this. I don't know why I have it just at that grade because I can't. There's not a spine tick on it, so I don't know why. But I said VF near mint, so that's what it is. Amazing Spider-Man 301. There we go. Little line. 301 in 9.0 or better, and asking 110 or best offer on that. Nicholas, yes, I will have to calculate shipping because I don't. Like I know what shipping to the UK is. I actually ship there more than I do to Canada, but I do ship to Canada. I just don't remember what it costs, so I'll let you do it. All right, Brooke, thank you, sir, on the Tales from the Crypt for 325. All right. All right, thanks, Nicholas. I appreciate that, man. ASM 5 grade is I've got it at a 5.0. Is where that's where I'm putting it. It's VG fine, so about a 5.0. And asking 12, minimum I'll take on it's 11. I have to have 11. Ryan, you are the man. Ryan claimed it for 1100. Thank you, sir. Ryan F. 1100. Okay. Yeah, I do. I think Canada's more than the UK, and I'm not sure why. Any spine ticks on the ASM 301? No, sir. Let me show that up to you closer. There are no spine ticks on the ASM 301. All right, thanks, Candy. I appreciate it. For my guys who've been regulars on my show, it's this kind of books every week. Because usually if there's anything else I get in collections and stuff, I just sell off bulk. All right, we've got a fine, very fine, so that puts us about a 7.0. That's where I have this one of Iron Man 128, Demon in a Bottle. And that one I'm asking 100 or best offer for Demon in a Bottle. Let me straighten these up because I'm getting my camera angles off a little bit. Pardon me. Gently. There we go. I do have some good honey holes that I go and find stuff from. So 100 or best offer for Demon in a Bottle, Iron Man number 128. All right. This one, I've got it a VG plus. I've got it about a 4 or 5. It needs pressed, it needs cleaned, and it has some spine ticks. It's got that little thing right there. Needs a press because it's got a stacking curl. Otherwise, it's a good looking book. Newsstand copy of Secret Wars number 8. Black Suit, Origin, Symbiote. Asking 80 or best offer on that. No, sir, Dell, you did not miss the G.I. Joe. That's actually the next book. It's the G.I. Joe, Dell. Oh, excellent. Thanks, Candy. Appreciate it. So 80 or best offer on the Secret Wars 8 newsstand. I've got it about a 4 or 5. So let's see. Next up is G.I. Joe number 1. Dun, 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 dun. I've got it a near mint. It does have one, where is it? Yeah, one tiny, let me get out of the camera if you can see it. There's right there, tiny spine tick right there in the middle. Really small. And it's got a little, something needs to be cleaned right there. Needs to be cleaned off. So I've got it a near mint. Might be a near mint minus, might be a 9.2. But signed by Bob McLeod. And this one I'm asking 180 or best offer. 180 or best offer on G.I. Joe. And Nicholas is asking me for Secret, 60 on Secret. Nicholas, that is yours, sir. $60. I will take that offer. Arseny. Nicholas Arseny for 60. You got it. All right, and Nicholas, like I said, just message me your PayPal info. I'll be in, or anybody who's just joined after I said all this before. I'll shoot all your stuff over, invoices out, go out tomorrow, and then I'll start shipping stuff as people pay. All the shipping and stuff, at least for domestic, is down on the ticker on the bottom. And Dale, if you want to hit me up on the side, I've got a beautiful copy of this that has a stain on the back. That's a lot cheaper. If you don't want to drop a 180 on this particular book. Cool. Thanks, Nicholas. I appreciate that. Price and grade on the Joe, Brian. I've got it probably about a 9. I was thinking 9.4 to 9.2 to 9.4. It's got a tiny spine tick there. It's got a little bitty schmutz here that needs to be cleaned on the white part of the Joe. Signed by Bob McLeod. 180 is what I'm looking for that one. I can't do 150 on it, Jared. I can't go that low. I was going to go 200 on this, and I dropped it to 180. So this is probably one book that I'm pretty firm on. And I'll go ahead and get the next stack. And I'll put these back up. All right. Oh, well, this doesn't belong here. Nobody wants that, right? I didn't think so. I don't know how that got in the stack. All right. Next up, a fine, very fine. So that puts us at what, a 7 is where I have this. Of Strange Tales 180, first appearance of Gamora. And that one I am asking 110 or best offer on Strange Tales 180, first appearance of Gamora, in about a 7. Here is a nice key in a very affordable grade because it's got staining. It's got staining on the front and the back. Defenders Marvel feature #1, the first appearance of the Defenders. Like I said, it's got staining on the front cover and the back cover, and I'm only asking $25 for. It's a nice key for $25. Very presentable, but like I said, it's got staining on it, so brings the grade down. Next up, we are at Marvel Spotlight #1, Red Wolf. It's not the first appearance because he was in something else, but it's Marvel Spotlight #1 from the first series, and this one is in about a 6.0 for $20. All right, we got Sean. No, Jared beat you to it, Sean. He beat you to it on that one. May 25. Oh. Make more room, my soul stack. Not for this show, Nicholas. No Vampirella or Red Sonja in this show. Red Wolf and about a Marvel Spotlight on Red Wolf, Marvel Spotlight #1 in a about a 6.0 for $20. Alrighty. Next up, this is a pair. I think this might be my only set that I'm selling today. This one I have in a fine minus. So about a 5.5, might be a 6, but I'll go 5.5. This is Marvel Spotlight #3, second appearance of Werewolf by Night. And to go with it, as part of the set, this needs a press, but it needs a press pretty bad. But even as it is, I still got it about a 4 or 5. Marvel Spotlight #2, the first appearance of Werewolf by Night. For the pair, for 2 and 3, 400 or best offer for Marvel Spotlight 2 and 3. And we're almost to the Golden Age stack. But before we get there, let's do this one. I believe I have about a 5, if I'm not mistaken. Condition on 2 again. Right now, Chuck, I've got it at about 4 or 5. It needs a press pretty bad. It's got a bunch of wrinkles in the cover that needs to be flattened out. I don't press a lot of square bounds, and so I didn't want to do it myself. All right, so this is probably 4.5, 5.0, something like that. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #4. Again, first print. And that one I'm asking 150 or best offer on TMNT #4, first print. This one's, the big oversized. Any tears on the 2? Let me look. Oh, let me pull it out. You can probably hear me moving the Mylar. Oh, let's see. Yep. Yeah. So you see, it desperately needs a clean. And a press. The tears that it has are right here. Little spine split right there. Another one on the bottom right there. Yep. And on the back. I'm saying it's the same spine split front and back on the So it's not like just from the front or the back. It's front and the back on that. So, like I said, does need a press pretty bad. Needs a clean pretty bad. I don't know if, I mean, the clean will make it look a lot nicer, and so will the press. I don't know if that would do anything to the grade or not, but it is what it is. So 400 or best offer, make me an offer, and I obviously always consider them. That might, I might downgrade that actually. I thought that tear on the, or that split on the back was smaller. Maybe I did that when I was opening it. Anyway, I thought it was smaller. Let's call it a 3.5. Let's call this one a 3.5 to a 4, not a 4.5. I'm gonna drop the price a little bit on it and call it 350 for the pair. Sorry, I misjudged the size of that. That's on me. The 3 is a nice one. The 3 is about a 5.0, and I say that because it's got a little ding on the corner there. This is actually a nice looking buck. So I've got that one at about a 5. No splits or tears or anything in that one. So I will do 350 on that based on misjudging the tears on the spines. But now we're on to Golden Age. Or, well, let's see. I'll ask you guys. Do you want me to do the slabs first? I got like 5 slabs. Or go into the Golden Age first? And, of course, after we do these, then we'll go back and recap the first row for the folks who came in a little late. Dell's everywhere, man. All right, thanks, David. Appreciate it, man. And we got first votes, Golden Age from Michael Zarillo. All right. Now let me clean those up and ship them out. So we'll do our first stack of Golden Age. We'll go through these fairly quickly. This I've got in a 3.0. Joe Palooka, number 1. 300 or best offer on Joe Palooka, number 1. Now you can talk shit about Dell. He doesn't mind. So 300 best offer on about a 3.0 Joe Palooka, number 1. Oh, here's an awesome. This is only about a 2.5. This is only about a 2.5, but try and find one. That's the thing. This is a classic World War II cover, Doc Savage, and this is an Alex Schomburg cover. One staple because it was during the war. Thrilling Comics number 42. You can't go that low, Angel. Can't do it. I could do 3.25, 325, and I can do all 3 of them for that. This Thrilling Comics, again, World War II cover, Alex Schomburg cover, and about a 2.5, 350. Sean, Joe Palooka was 300 or best. Obviously, I'm going to stop saying our best offer because everything's your best offer. But 300 on Joe Palooka in about 3.0. This is Thrilling Comics 42 Schomburg World War II cover for 350. Let's see. Here is about a 6.0 Web of Evil number 9, and asking 125 for the Web of Evil. Let me see. No, the cover is attached on the Thrilling, Carl. It is barely freaking attached, but it is attached. There are obviously, let me put this down. I don't want to. There are obviously staple tears or tears around the staple, but the cover is attached on that book. So 125 for a fine Web of Evil number 9. Oh, this is awesome. I've got this one at a 2.5 for some reason. Cover might be detached on this one. 325, got you, sir. I'll pull those out. I've got this at a 2.5. I love this cover. And asking 100 or best offer on that Black Cat Mystery number 53. All right, let me pull these down for Angel. You got this one, and this one. There you go. Give me a second, folks. Got a Angel Xenon 4 325 set of 3. 1, 2, and 3. Some of it is. Wait till I bring out my Marvel Spotlight 5 and 6. Not today, because they're getting graded. All right, so Black Cat Mystery 53. What I got on that? 100 or best offer. More Golden Age. Terrors of the Jungle. Got this one at a VG, about a 4.0. This is a beautiful LB Cole cover. Terrors of the Jungle number 6, and that one is 400 or best offer. We have a good to very good, about a 3.0 copy of Weird Science Fantasy number 17. And that one is 150 or best offer. I have about a 3.0 copy of Weird Science Fantasy number 26. And that one is 125 or best offer. Awesome, cool. And a good minus. So this is about a 1.5. This one has issues. So it's only 75 or best offer for Weird Science Fantasy number 25. It's got water damage here. I know the cover's attached to this staple. Let's see. All right, and last one in this stack. This is a VG. I've got it at about a 4.0. This is Dell 4-color number 386, also known as Uncle Scrooge number 1. This one I have at 370 or best offer for Uncle Scrooge number 1, or as they call it, Dell 4-color 386. All right, and we got more Golden Age. And then we'll go to the few slabs we have after Golden Age. This stack is all Flash. I think it's all Flash. Yeah. All right, this is in about a 2.0. All Flash number 11. 275 on the Scrooge. What did I have on that Scrooge? I had 370. Give me a second. I want to see what I paid for that thing. Open up a spreadsheet. I can't go 275. I want to see what I can counter you at. So I have to see what I've got in it. Good book. All right, so while I'm doing that, this is All Flash number 11. This is about a 2.0. We got 125 on it, or best offer, obviously. Come on, open spreadsheet. We have All Flash number 30. This is in about a 4.0. I have 150 or best offer on that. I could do 3.25, 325 on the Uncle Scrooge, Brooke. I could do 325 on that Uncle Scrooge. So All Flash number 30 in a VG4 150 or best offer. I have All Flash number 19. That's a gorgeous one. In a fine minus, so about a 5.5, 200. Warlock is Sean. Warlock is that is Strange Tales number 180. That's the first appearance of Gamora, and that one is in about a 7.0 for 110. Next, All Flash is All Flash. This is about a 6.0. All Flash number 16, and that one is 275. We have All Flash number 15 in a 4.5 for 225. And this one is about a 5.0. It is All Flash number 14 for 275. Yes, everything, Brooke, is complete and attached on the Scrooge. This here, and grab our last stack of Golden Age. Yep, all complete and attached. So let's see. Last stack of Golden Age. This is in about a 4.5. This is a beautiful pre-code horror. Thrills of Tomorrow, number 17. That one is 200 or best offer. This one is another LB Cole. This is in about a 5.0. This is Treasure Comics number 4. And that one is 400 or best offer. That ASM, the one that's here, is 100 or best offer. And Maurice, I'm going to, when I get through and go through the slabs, I'm going to run back through everything, do a recap. All right, this one's about a 4.0. This is All Star Comics number 21, and asking 320 or best offer for All Star Comics number 21. This one does have the cover detached. I've got it about a VG. It's beautiful, but the cover's detached. Another gorgeous LB Cole cover, Terrors of the Jungle number 9, and 200 or best offer on that one. Another LB Cole cover. This is about a 4.5. This is Blue Bolt number 118. That one is 600 or best offer. For Blue Bolt, Weird Tales number 118. This one is about a 2.0. It's seen some better days. Got a chunk out right over here. But beautiful. Again, another LB Cole cover. This is Blue Bolt's number 110. And that is 325. Here's a very nice, about a 5.0 copy of Moon Girl number 2. Moon Girl number 2, and that one is 400 or best offer. And I'm going to leave you looking at this one for just a second. This is about a VG Plus for 350 or best offer. This is Eerie number 9, and I'll be right back. Just give me 1 second. All right, sorry about that, folks. Back price on the Blue Bolt 110. I have it at 325 or best offer. It's about a 2.0. So $325 or best offer. Absolutely, Brian. And that's the last of the Golden Age stack. So we're going to go through the slabs, and then we'll go back through the bottom couple of rows just as a recap. Hey, Brooke, I got that, and I got a lot of other LB Coles. The All-Star 21, no. Show you those. So I can show them up close. Those are not rusty. It's got a little foxing there on, obviously on the spine, but no rust on those staples. Yep. But yeah, Brooke, I've got a lot of LB Cole. This is just a smattering. I'm just going to grab all the slabs to go through. I won't drop the things. There we go. All righty, folks. Last row slabs. We have in a CGC 4-5. This is Flash 123, the Flash of Two Worlds. Obviously, big Flash key. This is the first Golden Age Flash, Jay Garrick in the Silver Age. And this one is 1,000 or best offer. We've got a Silver Surfer number 4, or yep, Silver Surfer number 4, CBCS 4.0 off-white pages. And this, obviously, everybody knows what this cover is. Beauty. And that one is also 1,000 or best offer. And in a 2.0 CGC, this is Brave and the Bold, number 25. This is the first appearance of the Suicide Squad. So first Suicide Squad, Brave and the Bold, number 25, and that is 600 or best offer in a 2.0. All right, and this is the fourth appearance of Barry Allen as the Flash. Showcase number 14 in a 2.0. And that one is 400 or best offer. And some more modern stuff. All right, I got a Secret Wars number 8. This is the direct. This is in a 9.4. And that is 185 or best offer. 185 or best offer on Secret Wars number 8. And I've got a book with a bonus. So this is ASM 238 in a 9.0 off-white to white pages. First appearance of the Hobgoblin. This does have the tattoos. And that included with that purchase is going to be the second appearance, Raw, in ASM 239 newsstand. And both of those are 600 or best offer for the ASM 238 9.0 and included with it the 239 600 or best offer. I think that gets us through everything. Now, next up is just to go recap the bottom rows. I'm going to do that real fast. So anybody who wants me to stop or go back to something, then shoot me a message. I'm still highlighting that comment. There we go. And I will pause and we'll go over prices and conditions on the books. I just want to go through so everybody sees what's there. Brave and the Bold just did, Chuck. It's right here. Brave and the Bold 25 in a 2.0. I am asking 600 or best offer. So if you want to make me an offer on that, feel free. All right, whizzing through. Very fine copy of Warlock #1 for 150. A VF minus copy of Avengers 269 for 15. Any notes on the Brave and the Bold? Let's see. Nothing on the outside. Oh wait, yep. Cover and first 3 wraps detached is what it says. It says cover and first 3 wraps detached, which is probably why such a nice looking book only got a 2.0. All right, so yeah, we're there. Avengers 269 for 15. Avengers 267 in a VF minus for 55. We have Wolverine #8 in a near mint for 100. And again, folks, all these are or best offers, so feel free to make me offers. Tales of Suspense 51, that's 70. Tales of Suspense 82, that's 15. Thor 225, 110. West Coast Avengers #45 for 30. Daredevil 158 for 40. Detached top staple. Hulk 182 for 150. Hulk 197 for 20. X-Men 141 for 100. X-Men Annual #14 for 75, newsstand. Condition on the West Coast, Kenny, is... I've got it at a fine, Kenny, about a 6 on the West Coast. And an X-Men Annual, this is a near mint copy, 150. This is the direct. I have an Iron Man 282 for 100. A Daredevil 33 for 25. We have ASM #54 for 80. Condition on the 141. What did I have that was a 141? Oh, the 141. Ah, the X-Men. I've got that at about an 8.0 on the 141. I've got it about an 8.0. We have ASM #30 for 175. ASM #32 for 120. ASM 299 for 100. And Miss Marvel #1 for 75. ASM 210 for 50. ASM 301 for 110. Iron Man 128 for 100. And G.I. Joe #1 for 180, signed by Bob McLeod. And folks, that does it for the show today. Again, I appreciate everybody coming out. I try to do this every Sunday at 3:30 Central. I'll be back next Sunday. Lots of Spider-Man next week. I've got a whole stack of ASM over there with some nice keys in it, actually. Death of Gwen Stacy's, and there are several keys in there. Let's see, I do Wolverine 8 and X-Men 141 for 160. Let's see, I have a total on those of what, 200? I could do 180. The West Coast was 40, I think. Andy, check. It's way down here. What was that? Oh, it was 30. Okay, never mind. What was that? Where were we going? Let's slow down a little bit. Let me get my comments. I scrolled the wrong way. All right, that's Wolverine 8 and X-Men 141 for 160. I could do 180. The grade on the Iron Man 128 is a fine, very fine, so about a 7 is what I have that at. The West Coast was 30 candy, but I will sell it to you for 20 if you want to give 20 for it. Just confirm with me. Elvis, the ASM 50 is not for sale. And Jeff, what are you thinking at for the package deal on the All-Star 121 and ASM 30? I'll pull those out for you here in just a second, and we'll talk about that. The G.I. Joe 1 is a near mint. It's about a 9.2, so near mint minus. And I think I had 180 on the G.I. Joe 1, signed by Bob McLeod. So it's near mint minus and 180. So, Jeff, let me pull out that ASM 30 and All-Star 21. The All-Star 21 at 320, and the ASM 30. Damn, that's the black cover one. I had 175. Give me just a second here, because I had them on my sheet. Number the sheet. Number 30. And All-Star 21. I'm asking for 95. I could do 400 on both of them for you, Jeff. On the pair, I could do 400 on the pair for ASM 30 and All-Star 21. So let me know if you're good with that. But that's about my bottom on that for the pair of those is 400. All right. Again, guys, feel free to ask any questions before we cut off of here. The Secret Wars 894 was reach over here. 185 is what I have it at. 185 or best offer. Sounds good, Candy. I will write you down for that for 20 for the West Coast Avengers, which I put here. And that's Candy Page, Paige, for 20. Thank you. Let's see. Soylent. Let's see. The Iron Man 282, I'm asking 100. Nicholas. And Soylent is... Soylent, yes. That is sold to you, sir. For 175. On the Secret Wars 9-4. Morelli. Perfect for 175. Again, shoot me your. Shoot it to me again, just in case. I haven't been able to check the message or anything, so I don't know who's came through and who's didn't. Nicholas, the Wolverine 8 was 100 as well. I have 100 ask on the Wolverine 8. Yes, thanks. Soylent. Let's see. Yeah, I've gotten a ton of messages. Okay, yep, I got it, man. Thank you. Appreciate you sending that over. All right, as I was saying, Folks, I do this every Sunday. I'm probably not going to be here 2 Sundays from now, but I'll announce that well in advance because I'm going on vacation. But every Sunday, 3:30 Central, always similar types of books. I like to buy and sell keys, and Silver Age, Golden Age, and some Bronze Age stuff. Occasionally with some modern goodness in here too, like you saw. So I do appreciate you coming. You can go and like the Sinbad Comics page. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel if you want. Stuff's going to be there as well. And I'm going to do going to start doing some other videos before long that aren't just the show, some cleaning and pressing stuff, and some other things I'm going to put on there. You can follow us on Instagram. Again, it's Sinbad Comics. We also post some stuff over there. So I really appreciate you coming. I appreciate all the shares and all the stuff. And we'll see you again next week. Hey, thanks, Brooke. And also, if you missed any of the show, you missed any of the prices, you want to make an offer on something, just go take a look at the replay and reach out and we'll talk. Thank you much, and everybody have a wonderful, wonderful evening.